Match Point in Fort Lauderdale to discuss the 2012 Prince EXO3 new racket line. Prince is the only company that has a team of dedicated engineers in northern Italy that work on tomorrow's technology today. A few years ago, they developed the EXO3 technology. And the EXO3 technology has two main advantages. The first advantage is it allows the sweet spot expansion to grow up to 57% in our rackets. And the second main feature is it allows the rackets to be more aerodynamic. I'd like to show you the new 2012 line now, starting with the Rebel series, and we can go through the specs on the racket. The first racket is the Rebel 95. It's 95 square inches. It has EXO technology throughout the frame, and like I said, allows the string freedom to move so the sweet spot grows, and it also allows the racket to be more aerodynamic through the air, so we've distributed the weight to the head of the racket. What that means is it hits a heavier ball. Like a hammer where weight would be towards the end, it allows you to drive the ball through the court. And as you saw with the John Isner match last year in Wimbledon, 11 hours long, 5 points determined that match. So by having a bigger sweet spot and hitting a heavier ball, it allows to win more points. The Rebel 95 is a 325 gram or almost 11 ounce racket, unstrung, and the old 95 series was 337 grams, about a half an ounce heavier. So we've lightened up the racket. It's a 20 millimeter straight beam, and allows you, like I said, with that weight distribution towards the head of 15 grams, it really allows you to drive the ball. Players like Monfils use the Rebel 95. The next racket in this series is the Rebel 98. The Rebel 98 is 98 square inches. It's a new addition to the family. And it weighs 300 grams or 10.6 ounce. And it basically is a 21 straight millimeter beam racket. And the 98 and the 100 square inch is the most common size on tour today. Players like the Bryan brothers are using a version of this 98 frame, and in the Australian Open they made it to the finals. Now, the other part to our racket is this one here is 7 points headlight. So, you know, it's got some weight in the handle, but like I said, with distributing that weight throughout the racket with the aerodynamic ports, it really moves through the air. Speaking of swing weights, if you look gram per gram versus our competition, as we've been able to distribute the weight in there, our swing weights 9 out of 10 times are higher than our competitor. And like I said, that's important because it helps you hit a heavier ball and drive the ball through the court and hit your opponent off the court. The last racket in this family is the Rebel 98 team. And this one is basically a half ounce lighter. It's 20 grams lighter than the Rebel 98. And so for your junior players or some, you know, weaker players, this racket is a good, you know, player's frame for that person. So if you think one of these new Rebels will help raise your game, come to Match Point Tennis in Fort Lauderdale and demo a racket today.